Quite recently I went to a hair salon that specializes in dreads, and I asked them how much a wash, a retwist and a dye would be, just a plain black dye, and they told me the total could be anything from £300 plus. That's crazy. There is just no way in this world why I would know why anybody would pay £300 to get their hair washed, twisted and dyed. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Guys, I've been doing my own hair since forever. Since I started my dreads, I taught myself how to maintain them, how to look after them, and I think it's the best investment you could ever do if you're thinking of starting dreads, or if you've already started. Teach yourself how to do these things. So I'm going to show you today my routine of how I dye my hair. As you can see, I've got my hair up in like a messy bun. This is what I do. This is how I start. I have it up like this because I find that I can reach all the edges nicely, and then I work on the top and the ends. I don't use any fancy dye or anything special. I just simply go for this most of the time, Dark and Lovely. This is the one I stick to. I haven't got any specific reason why I chose Dark and Lovely, but I've always used it, and I find that it doesn't damage my hair and it works well with regards to good coverage of my hair, and it lasts quite long. I've gone for the jet black because that's what I like to dye my hair in, because I find that it makes it look a lot more healthier. So it's almost like a little trick of, if you want your dreads to look healthy, dye them jet black if it suits your skin tone. So to start off with, I'm just gonna have my towel ready to cover the skin, to cover the shoulders. It can be a messy situation, so I suggest you do this in the bathroom or somewhere where you can easily clean up any dye that could possibly spill or go elsewhere. This brand comes with the gloves attached to the instructions. You just simply slide your hand in, remove the gloves. It's all about time, really. I know some people like to pay for the convenience of not even having to do this sort of thing themselves, but if you've got the time, I suggest that you do just do it yourself, because that amount of money anyway. I only dye my hair maybe twice a year, if that. So you get your mixture, you mix it. I'm not going to show you this specifically because each brand is different, their containers are different, what you have to do may be slightly different, but most of the time you have to mix the formula. Most of them come with a closed end, and obviously it's suggested that you don't open that end until you've mixed your formula to avoid any mess. This is firmly on. As time goes on, it starts to change colour. Now, I also suggest, as a disclaimer, that you do a little sample patch of the dye on your skin. Make sure that you're not, you know, allergic to it or whatsoever. Always read the instructions, guys. Just read the instructions, because I can't be responsible if you dye your hair, you have allergic reaction to it. Read the instructions and do whatever test you need to do to ensure that the dye is going to be the right one for you. Once this is mixed properly, I pop open the end and I start to apply. I start with my front and all my edges. Sometimes using gel to do the edges, it can make your dreads look a bit of a funny colour. Even when you wash it, naturally, as you have dreads, certain gels and stuff will get stuck inside. So I like to concentrate on this area to ensure that I dye it nice and black. So when you put that hair up, your hair be looking flaky. When your hair's up like this, it's also easier to just rub it into all the dreads and the base of your dreads all around. Get good coverage. If you do get any on your face, just be sure to use a wipe maybe and just wipe it off. With that part done, my main focus next is usually the ends and the length of my hair, which mainly is up here now. So what I do is I simply squeeze a lot into my hand and just grab and squeeze my dreads, squeezing it into the dreads all the way to the end. You can see having the hair up is really helpful because it just keeps it from making too much of a mess, falling into your face, touching your shoulders, touching your arms. This way it's just all on the top and you can really feed the dye through the hair without making too much mess. I'm wearing black for obvious reasons. I'm just going to rub the remainder right through my dreads. Even though it doesn't seem like there's much in the packet, there's actually quite a lot in there. I mean, my dreads fully get covered with the amount that's provided. Make sure you read the packet to see how long your dye needs to be left in for. Mine says 20 minutes, so I'm going to be leaving that in for 20 minutes and then washing it out. As you can see, it gets a bit darker and darker as time goes on and the process is working. Next, I will be going in the shower and just washing out the dye. So I'll be using this conditioner that they provide me with the hair dye and just washing out all the dye. And that's about it, guys. I just wanted to show you how simple it is and how quick a process it can be to just dye your own hair. Obviously, the different lengths of hair, the different sizes of your dreads will determine how long this process will take. But I just want you to know that it's all very simple. Thank you for watching. I hope that was very useful and I hope it gave you a good insight into how I dye my hair. I understand that some people do like to go get it done professionally. If that's what you would like to do and it suits you, then that's fine. But I just wanted to show you my process of how I dye my hair. Thank you for watching. Please comment below, subscribe and share this video. Bye.